welcome back to Life's Balances. I hope you are being safe during this quarantine. I am, and I'm trying to live a healthier life because of it. And so today I'm going to show you how to make a chickpea curry, and we're going to eat it with quinoa and brown rice. So I hope you're ready. Okay, so I have a can of chickpeas. You can get a 16-ounce can from any store. Sometimes it's called garbanzo beans. I have some red peppers, yellow bell pepper. I diced some tomatoes. I used what I had in my kitchen, so I diced tomato tomatoes. I have some yellow onion, sweet onion. I have the Goya leche de coco or coconut milk, black pepper. I have some curry powder. I like spicy curry, so that's what we have. Some garlic salt with parsley. I got this from Aldi. Cumin from Aldi. Zatarain's cayenne pepper. And some parsley flakes. And we're going to pair it with some quinoa. This is the roasted red pepper and basil. They have different flavors. You just follow the instructions, and you just need water and oil to do this. So I'll show you what it looks like later. It's really good. Think of the texture of grits, but with a savory flavor to it. So again, you can get all different types of flavors. Okay, so you want to make sure you coat your pan with some oil, not a whole lot, but just a little bit of oil. And you want to put about a 1/3 cup of diced onion in there. This is really to your discretion of how much onion you want to add. I told you guys I'm from the South. I don't use a whole lot. So I'm doing maybe an 1/8 cup of each type of bell pepper. And then I have my onion. Okay, so we've got our onions and everything on medium heat cooking, and you want to do it until it's pretty much translucent like that. And then you add your diced tomatoes. Okay? You want to kind of get a little char on that. Allow the onions and peppers to marinate in those tomatoes. Like so. And we're going to add the can of chickpeas. As you can see, it kind of calmed down a little bit. So you want to give this about 2 minutes to kind of cook and marinate on its own. And while it's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and season it. So we've got some cumin. About a tablespoon of everything I'm getting ready to name. So about a tablespoon of cumin. Some black pepper. You would season this just like you would season your meat at home. Some garlic salt. And it's a little bit of parsley in the garlic salt, but not enough for me. I'm going to add some more. About a 1/2 tablespoon of cayenne. That's really to your discretion how spicy you want it. Because I'm using spicy curry, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to us. I don't want to burn up. And then we have some parsley. So I'm going to add the parsley. And you want to play with colors when you're cooking. Okay? So you want the green and the red and the yellow to kind of work its way in between each other, as you can see. Oh, another tip. Please, 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 please. Use canned chickpeas. If you don't, you're going to have it's going to take a lot of time because you have to soak it just like you would cook beans, like dried beans. Okay, it's the same thing. So you would have to soak it overnight in water. You'd have to boil them for an hour, and then you would get to this step. So to kind of keep that from happening, let's just go ahead and just get it in the can. And it's like 60 or 80 cents a can in Aldi. Y'all know I'm the Aldi queen. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, so next we're going to add our coconut milk, leche de coco. Okay, I use the Goya brand. Ooh, I made a mess there. You can get it in different ways, but I just get the can version. And we're going to stir that up. And then I'm going to add a little bit of flour so that way it will thicken up just a little bit. maybe that much. And then I'm going to stir it in. You can already hear it boiling. And, you know, this is a really quick recipe because we're pretty much done. We're just going to let it simmer and thicken a little bit. We're pretty much done. And that's just what I love about this. And I'm not trying to tell anyone, hey, you should go vegan, because I'm not vegan. But it is something that's healthier for you. And that's what I'm just going through this little phase right now. Again, I can't give up pork, you know, oink oink on the fork. But I'm open to eating some healthier lean meals. So let's see how it turns out. Okay, we are back, and I just want you to look at how beautiful this is right here. It's like a stew. It's so creamy. It smells amazing. So I'm gonna give it a little taste test. I'm sure it's a little bit spicy, but it's, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's got some kick, honey. It's got some kick, but it needs a little bit more salt. So this is how I pour my salt. My students know how I do. I don't put a lot of salt in my food, just a little bit. And we're gonna stir this up. We're gonna stir this Betty up. We're gonna cut it off. This is the quinoa I just made, and I just pressed it in here. And this is the quinoa and brown rice mix with the red pepper and basil seasoning that's in it. Okay, it's beautiful. And this is a trick. You pack it down in a bowl, and then you flip. And look at that. It comes in a nice little shape for you. And I'm going to, hold on. I went and got a smaller bowl. And we're just going to pour this in here like so. It's so creamy. It's so creamy. Look at that. Look at that. Wipe it off a little bit. But this is what we have. Chickpea curry. You can eat it like a stew. You can put some toast in it. You can really make it your own how you want to. I like mine extremely spicy, and it's amazing. I put some in my soup like this. Stop it. It's so good. It's so good. And as you bite into that chickpea, it really feels like you're biting into a piece of chicken. And there's no joke. It's so good. So good. I hope you're trying these recipes at home. I know you're probably bored. Just bored out your mind like I am. Try something new. Trick your kids if you have to. Make sure that you are doing everything out of love. Remember, it's faith, family, food. Happiness is homemade. I will see you all later. Bye.